2K has brought out a new event, and whoever goes on the highest win streak gets prizes. And apparently you could play with randoms, or you could go in as a team, so you knew I had to hop in and see what we could do.
I got you.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
What is this? What is that?
Give me that, blocked by James. All right, I'm not gonna lie. If we don't get a 3 here, we definitely lost. Come on, need this badly. Yes, let's go. LeBron in the clutch, baby. That is so huge. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with this new event. It's called the POSEIDON'S REEF. It's kind of like, I guess, Basketball Gods last year. Yeah, but one of the first things I noticed when I got in here, there was definitely only one portal. So I guess that randoms thing was definitely capped. But apparently this is like a 3-day event. You can see the highest win streak is like 129, which is a little crazy. But you can see there's different tiers in this. There's a 3-game win streak one, a 6-game, a 15-1, and then I think the highest one wins. But if you guys ended up playing this, let me know your highest win streak that you win on. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I went with the randoms, it was literally only a 3. But we got some gameplay with my LeBron build. I think you guys have been waiting for some more gameplay on this build. You can see I got it at a 92 overall now, so a lot of this stuff is kind of maxed out. We've got a maxed out pass accuracy now. We got a maxed out driving dunk. Our defense is okay. And of course, our physicals are maxed as well. You guys saw it. It got some crazy animation. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. But let's go ahead and hop right into it. Now, I'm not 100% sure why, but I thought this event would be fun if you just hopped in with randoms. You can see right there, not a lot of us have played. Like, nobody really played any games yet. But I thought this event would be fun with randoms. But for some reason, first of all, get that shot out of here. But for some reason, I thought this would be kind of like the rec center. You can see the court's big. It's 5-on-5. So I was like, you know what? I'm used to this. I think I can get the job done. But it was the complete opposite. You can see right here, it's a lot of just kind of running and transition, just kind of like the rec center is. You miss, you go on a fast break. I don't know how that's the worst steal animation I've ever gotten in my life, so we let up a back door. But it's a lot of fast break, not too much half-court offense when you're playing against randoms, which is big because, like I said, I thought this was going to be an event. If you hopped in with randoms, you would play other randoms, but you can see just magic in the paint again. Like in the rec center, you can see the pass accuracy is upgraded as well, another easy bucket. But I thought it would be like, you know, randoms against randoms, so that would be pretty easy like the rec is. But we definitely went up against several squads during this, and I tried my best to go on a 15-game win streak. I thought that'd be pretty sick, especially on the LeBron build, but it was nearly impossible. But you can see this first game, I'm not really doing too much. And if you've been watching the rec videos, you know I do not care. Like, if we win the game, I'm gonna get my chance to kind of do what I want. You can see right here, nice little floater with the inside center sitting in the paint. I know I'm gonna get my buckets whenever I hold the ball. So if I can just get my teammates involved a little bit so they don't just quit on me, that's kind of the main goal. But you can see after a block shot, a rebound, assist, all that kind of stuff like that, I get my sharpshooting takeover, which is big. So I green that one, I get the ball again, top of the key. We green that one as well. So the first game, it's looking pretty good. We win that pretty easily to go on a 1-game win streak for our first win of the day. But the thing is, when you play with randoms, at least one person after every game is gonna quit. That's just the common denominator. When you lose somebody, you usually, of course, pick up somebody that's not that great either, because not a lot of people are going into this solo like myself. But you see, going to get some level 40s, a lot of 99 overalls here. The biggest thing that I picked up from the last game is our half-court offense was not that great. We had a lot of transition buckets, and like I said, when you lose somebody, you'll pick up somebody that's just not that great. It always blows my mind how you go into matchmaking and you go AFK for the first possession. I don't understand it at all. But you can see here, a little bit of mashing in the paint. I get wide open for 3. I missed that shot. But again, I stayed in this game because of the point guard. If we didn't have a good point guard, I 1000% was going to leave. The point guard was hitting people when they were open every single time, which I can always respect, especially going into these 5v5 games. You can see right here, he doesn't force it, hits the corner man. They hit their open shots. That's all you can ask for. Just hit your open shots and we're looking golden. But you see again, then we got guys that want to play hero ball. The guy was wide open in the corner. He goes in for a terrible shot. They go on the other end. They get a wide open shot in transition. That's just how it goes. You can see he matches again. Oh, this is giving me rec flashbacks right here. And it was giving me rec flashbacks. I didn't want to see that. I knew that guy was just going to try to do, you know, whatever it took to try to get to the basket. But you see, I let the game come to me. The guy goes backdoor for an easy dunk. I leave my guy wide open, which I hate doing. And this is when I knew that this was going to be tough. We shoot a bad shot right there, just a very early. You could tell by the arc of that shot. We don't get enough, you know, defense down low in the paint, so I have to stay down there. We get a huge block, goes off his shoulder. So, you know, I kind of make up for it. And that was like the only time I think I saw our point guard make a mistake. And whenever we made mistakes, they capitalized. That's a tough shot, and the game is tied back up at 12. You can see the point guard hits me. Felt like nobody was playing, like nobody came down the other end. I didn't understand what was going on right there. But again, we're up by 2. We're just getting unlucky with them not playing. Wide open three-point shot from my boy. Like, bro, why is the center not playing at all? And if you guys remember what I said in the beginning of the video, when these guys don't touch the ball, they just give up. So you can see they're kind of, I guess, tired of the point guard of myself, so he throws it up for an easy assist, I guess, right there. Give me that. Come on. We here. We here. That's 2 games with randoms, dude. 2-game streak. So we win 2 games in a row. But again, like I said, I didn't feel too confident. We get another new teammate. But as we try to go for our 3rd win in a row, this looked like the game that was going to be the most difficult for us. You can see they're running a 5-out offense. So this is probably a squad that came in together. We're playing pretty decent defense for the most part. I was pretty surprised. You can see we're kind of recovering quickly. If I try to go for the steal, somebody else is usually trying to help, except for right there. That guy was definitely wide open. We have good paint defense. He gets to stop, and for the first possession, getting a shot clock violation, pretty impressive. But you can see this is the same guy from last game, just forcing stuff in the paint, which just makes no sense. And at this point, it just doesn't even bother anymore. I just expect it. But you can see a nice little backdoor cut, so I knew these guys were a squad. We come back down the other end and get a wide open 3. We get a nice steal right there. He kicks it back out to me. I try to slow it down a little bit. I see him wide open to the corner, but the pass doesn't get there in time. They get a pretty big steal. Give me that, blocked by James. And we get this signature LeBron block, and we score on the other end, which is really nice. But that's kind of honestly where the highlights come to an end. This guy was absolutely just cooking. If you're watching the video, props to you. This guy was just doing those moves. When you're out there in a 5-out offense, getting stuff like that, it's just the easiest thing to do. I just can't react quick enough. I think it might be because my perimeter's not fully upgraded yet. But you can see here, this is where we kind of start falling apart. I honestly am not too upset with that take in the paint. But again, we don't really have the greatest half-court offense, which is what I was talking about earlier. We have the shot clock winding down. He forces in the paint. They help at the other end. They get a stop. It's still tied up 5-5. I thought I had an easy layup here. In hindsight, it was pretty easy, but I'm on the ground, and there's no shot. These guys just let this dude walk all the way up there and shoot a 3-pointer. Just let it. He literally walked. But you see, now he has sharp takeover. The center setting screens. Nobody's out there to help me. I'm just like a duck on an island, dude. There's nothing I could do here. See, again, wide open 3-point shot. He was cooking me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. So you see, when I get the ball, I'm trying to force things. I'm trying to get 3-pointers up for us. I break the shot. So it's, again, like I said, it's not the greatest, you know, showing from a team perspective here. Because like I said, we're down 16-7. And at this point, I feel like your team is pretty much out of it. Left open, a wide open 3. They make that shot. We go down 19-7. Like I said, that was pretty much the only highlights of the game. This was a 5-5 game at one point. He fades a 3, hits the shot, and our streak ends at 2. So we're gonna hop into it again. Let's see if we can get past a 2-game win streak. We've got a brand new team, and it looks like they haven't played at all, and our team hasn't played at all. But I didn't even get to really see what my guys were, but it looks like the center, he might have spent a little bit too much VC on the red boots there and not enough on the interior, because we were just getting scored on in the paint pretty much every single time. But you see right here, this is the clip you guys saw in the beginning. Oh my gosh. We get a crazy putback dunk animation for our first points of the game. That's literally like the only time we really get to touch the ball this game, which was a little bit crazy. So it's kind of annoying. And I definitely did not want to stay in this after this game because we had teammates that were doing stuff like that. But you can see whenever I get the basketball, I'm a team first guy. My teammates are open. I'm at the same way in the rec center. I'm going to pass you the ball if you're open. You don't got to worry about it. But some of these guys, I swear, man, the event randoms got to be worse than the rec randoms. I don't know what it is. But you can see right here, nice little touch pass from the point guard. We get back up. We're up 19-10. You can see my only basket was that putback dunk. So you know what? Game point, I want to go kind of crazy. And we get a crazy dunk animation. So we had 2 baskets that whole entire game. And both of them were just insane animations. You can see we're on a 1-game win streak now, but I definitely was going to back out after that. Now we've got a brand new team. And again, like I said, I don't really know what to expect. So I don't want to kind of ball hog at first. But you know what? I got a wide open floater. These guys were spreading the floor a little bit, but it looked like we were going up against another squad. You can see 5 out right here. This is why in my head I was like, I don't think this is like a no squats type of event. You can see we get the rim run, we're up by 4. We're pretty much just doing the same thing we did the first time when we were playing. It's just cherry pick after cherry pick after cherry pick until we had to go into the half court. But look at this. This is when I knew in the back of my head that, yeah, this might not be the team that wins it all, especially after this right here. Like, I have no idea what I just saw. Like, I never see a guard just go to the mid-range and do that. But you see a little bunny right there. That's only our second basket because everybody was just kind of scoring off of just transition buckets. You can see, again, I get the ball, but it'd be a good point guard. See that guy open with sharp takeover. I know he's going to knock that down. So we end up making that pretty easy for the second game win streak. You see right there, we're on a 2-game win streak. Now we're going to try to push this thing to 3 games. We have not been able to do that yet. And we get our first reward once we get to a 3-game win streak. But you see, starts off perfect. The center gets the steal. I throw him the alley-oop for running the floor and getting the steal, so that was nice. And we get a run point guard. But you'll notice this. Remember number 7 on our team with the red hair. Just remember him. But we hit a big 3-point shot right there. Just remember him these next couple games. We run down the floor, get the stop. That's probably the best thing he's done these next 2 games. Probably the only thing that he did that helped the team was get this ball right there so I didn't get the turnover. But these guys weren't going to go down without a fight. You know, pretty big 3-point shot right there. But we come back and we hit a 3-point shot of our own. The main reason I stayed in this game is because we had a shooting center. I'm not going to lie to you. That's the only reason. I try to shoot this from super deep, probably not the best idea, but they hit me back up, which was nice. You know, quick little behind the back, little crossover off the snatch back. Nice little layup right there. LeBron James layup, guys. The best layup in the game. We get another big block shot. Number 35 gets the ball, throws it to the corner, throws it back up to me. This is what I like. So, like, everybody on the team did their thing. Like, this was an easy win. Everybody on the team was good. You can even see the guard was getting his post like to fall, which was pretty funny. But everybody did good. I know the guy with the red hair scored the game-winning point, but honestly, don't take that with a grain of salt, to be honest with you. But we go on a 3-game win streak. You can see we unlock the prizes right there. Now we're going to try to push it to 4. And again, this starts off perfectly. We hit a 3-point shot. They missed their 3-point shot. We go on the other end. Our point guard's kind of cherry picking just because he knows the other guy shot very, poorly from 3. So he's going to be able to do that. But you can see they get a lucky little basket right there. Not too worried about that either. But this is when it starts to get really bad. And count how many times this guy does this. Now, the rec center, you could call timeouts and stuff like that, which I easily would have done. I know he scores right there, but now, like just watch, bro. Like, this is like the best opportunity we have to go on a big win streak, and he does stuff like that. You can see I'm still running the point, so I'm getting to the basket. Nice 2-step. Oh my gosh, LeBron's layup package with a 2-step is pretty nasty. Backdoor cut, really nobody's fault right there, not gonna lie. But you can see number 7 guarding absolutely nobody. So they run into the paint. I have to jump at them. We're not able to get the contest that we need. So we have a 9-9 game on our hands. And this guy has the ball again, just kind of crowding the whole entire paint. But luckily he throws it out. I get the backdoor cut right there. But all these back doors and assists, this guy now has sharpshooting takeover. You see number 7 lets this guy go backdoor again. So it's tied up at 11. And for some reason, they just kept giving him the ball down there. And I don't know why. I have no idea why they just kept giving him the ball. He didn't do anything the whole entire time. We missed the steal right there. We have to get a stop, but he dexes off ball with sharpshooting takeover. Take it to 14-11. I hit a crazy 3-point shot right here. 53% contested. But we're playing good defense now. At least we get a wall-up animation right here to where we get the stop, but we can't get the rebound. They kick it back out. Number 7 does a pretty good job of contesting it, but they hit a contested shot of their own. We go down 19-16, and yeah, at this point, it's over. I have sharpshooting takeover. I didn't get the ball. They run in transition, and we lose our win streak just like that. And after that game, I kid you not, it took me so long to find a team that would actually play right. Like, I had games where I didn't touch the ball a single time. I would end the game with zeros across the stat sheet. The whole entire game, just zeros. But finally, we get a good team. They pass me the ball when I'm open. I pass the ball when they're open. It's crazy how easy the game of basketball is when that happens. They're knocking down shots. They're passing it to each other. They're hitting shots. It was crazy. Like, this was a perfect game to play. You can see we're in transition, just doing easy dunks. So we're up 13-5. We get sharpshooting takeover. You know what? I want to get my bag a little bit because there were games where I wasn't doing anything. So now that I have the basketball and sharp take, I kind of want to force my 3 up a little bit and stuff like that. They're passing to me again when I'm wide open. Doesn't matter. They're kind of disrespecting me. I guess they didn't see me, and I'm just wide open for 3. So I knocked that down, hit a quick little backdoor cut. We end up winning that game. Now, this is the game that was probably the most difficult because you can see there's a lot of GOAT tiers here, and I knew for sure this is when you knew you were playing squads. You'll see how they play defense and stuff like that. I am the main ball handler, and they're kind of playing like a modified weird zone, but a great backdoor cut by that guy, so he ends up making that shot. So they're playing a zone defense pretty much the whole entire time, but we start this game off so nicely. I hit a crazy fadeaway three in the corner. He jumps at me again. You guys got to remember, I only have a 76 three-pointer. No sharpshooting takeover or anything like that, but this is when they start blitzing me. They kind of pick me up full court, and I knew this was a squad because you don't see many people, if any people, do this. They get the ball poked loose. I hit my guy wide open for three. He ends up missing it, but then I knew they were playing a zone, so I had to kind of, pick it apart a little bit and see what I could do because nobody in our team was like communicating. Obviously, they're randoms, and we're going up against the squad. But you can see here, nice little meter dunk. I mean, I thought the meter should have been bigger, but you know what? I can't complain. We end up making it. Very risky though, because if we miss that, we might not have touched the ball again. But this is when I realized apparently this guy right here was a pure lock, and he wanted to guard ball, which I was fine with. I just didn't know who his man was, but luckily our center has some nice IQ, was able to draw down there and get the block. So you can see the point guard kind of just dribbled around the perimeter. Nice little hesitation right there. Goes for the layup. Our center bails out because I thought he was going to shoot a 3-2, so I'm not too mad at that. But he ends up making up for it. Dots the corner. Not a selfish player. The center was really the MVP. I'm not going to lie to you, but this guy hits me with a nasty behind the back to get a three-pointer back. So we're only up by one, and this is a very big possession because if we miss here, they get a three-point shot. It's going to be tough for us to come back. We can see a nasty behind the back. I had to get it back. After I let up that three-pointer, that was the only thing I could think about. I had sharp take. I had to get it back, but I guess the power forward kind of had enough of the LeBron show, so he throws it up the court. Luckily, we were able to score off that. I don't know where our lockdown was right there, but he ends up hitting a three, so it's a 1-point game, and the power forward almost just throws it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess he was just mad he wasn't touching the ball, but like this was a good team, so we had to do what we had to do to actually, score the basketball. But you can see here, 17-16, the center runs down in the paint. I don't know what the other guy was doing down there, but we end up going up by 3, and then the center with a huge steal. We're catching him napping a little bit, and we end up winning that game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about this LeBron build, and if I should play this event on another build and win it, like a 15-game win streak, you guys let me know. But until next time, it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.